Hi, it's the Yin here. I'm back to answer the questions for Ask Me Anything. I know I was supposed to post this like last weekend, but times got busy. So, and plus I was still collecting questions. So I got the questions today. Some of them were repeats, but I'll answer, try to answer most of them at least once. The first question, how old is your baby? He's 10 months old as of the 20th. Next question.
How old are you?
I am 28. Yikes. I'm 28.
How long have you been married?
As of next month, 5 years.
Was it a long process for the second parent adoption?
No, it actually took us about 3 months. We started in September and the adoption was finalized right before, was it right before Christmas? I think right before Christmas, so December. So start to finish, it took about 3 months. Our attorneys were wonderful. They handled everything for us. We were able to waive the home study and everything. There's a little dog back there. Yeah, so 3 months. I've heard some people say it takes longer, but since we were married and used an anonymous donor, and here in Massachusetts things are pretty liberal, so we were able to get right through.
Did you get your BFP on your first try?
Nope. Positive pregnancy test on try number 3, and we did unmedicated IUI.
Has the baby brought you both closer together?
Yes. Yeah, the baby has brought us closer together. We like get to know each other in a different aspect now, like as parents as opposed to just wife or girlfriend or in a relationship, whatever. So yeah, the baby has brought us closer, even though we do have some arguments that are surrounding the baby. But yeah, pretty much the whole parenting experience has brought us together.
What treatments did you use, if you used any?
I'm guessing they're talking about like fertility treatments. I didn't use any. I ovulated regularly. I tracked my cycles for like 3 months before starting, and we chose to go the unmedicated route since with our insurance at the time I had to do 6 cycles out of pocket before the insurance would kick in and pay for anything. So to do it cheap, whatever we paid out of pocket, no meds, the first tries we were going to do up to 6 months and then let insurance pay for the meds. So I got my positive on try number 3.
What OPK did you use?
I have no idea. I bought like a bunch of cheap ones off of eBay at the time, but they sell similar ones on Amazon. I know I used Wanfo, and I always confirmed the positive with the Clear Blue Easy digital, the one with the smiley face. So usually I would just start testing with the cheap ones like the Wanfos or whatever the little strip ones were. Then once it started getting darker, I would start testing with the Clear Blue.
Do you enjoy being a stay-at-home mom?
Most days I enjoy it. Some days it's not so much fun, like when he's fussy, or like I've said before, teething is a big thing. With teething, it totally changes my baby. I hate it, but most days are pretty good. Sometimes it does get a little boring and routine, especially here when it's cold a lot of the year, so we're inside a lot, and I think that also contributes to the boringness, the like same old type of thing. But now that it's warming up and like he's getting more interactive as he gets older, so things are getting better.
I guess that kind of answered the next question. What are the pros and cons about being a stay-at-home mom? Huh?
Yeah.
How long will you be a stay-at-home mom?
We're not sure yet. We're tossing around the idea of another child sometime within the next year or couple years. With the price of daycare, we don't know like if it will be worth it for me to go back to work. If we had 2 kids in daycare, basically I definitely would be working to just pay for daycare. I mean, I don't know. We don't really know yet, at least until he's 15 months, because that's when daycare costs go down. So we'll reevaluate after that and see like what we want to do as far as trying again or me staying home.
Do you record everything your son does?
Most things, yeah, because a lot of times I have my phone and I just like snap a picture or record him. So yeah, we have most things filmed.
Have you ever thought about making your son's clothes?
I have made clothes. I like sewing. Before when I was pregnant with him, I used to make like all kinds of stuff for him, onesies and blankets and like stuffed toys and all kinds of stuff. Since he's been born, I haven't really had much time to make anything. I have made a few bibs and an outfit that he wore when we went to the aquarium in Florida. I guess I could post a picture of it later.
Do you breastfeed or use formula?
I breastfeed.
Has he started eating baby food? If so, do you make it?
Yes, we started him on baby food around 4 months. I know some people wait until 6 months, but for us, since I was breastfeeding and he kind of started rejecting the bottle sometime around, I think like 3 months or something like that. So for Yang to be able to feed him, we wanted to start him on food a little earlier. So at around 4 months, we started him on, what was it, like avocado and squash. So yes, originally I was making all of his food. Then we tried a few jarred foods. He never really cared for those. And he never liked the baby rice and baby cereal. But now we give him the little food pouches and he really likes those. The organic food pouches.
Yeah, that's it for this submission.
Okay. I think one of the other questions someone asked me about IVF. We didn't do IVF, so I don't really have a lot of information on that. We kind of looked at it because we're considering the partner-to-partner IVF where I could carry Yang's eggs, but IVF in general starts at around $10,000 per cycle. So for us, we've just felt IUI was the best way to go because with the clinic we were using, and since we were going the unmedicated route, it was like $190 each try. So we didn't really go any further with the IVF from there. We're considering it maybe for baby number 2 to do partner to partner, but we haven't really decided on that yet. And I know there was a question about a known donor and like the legalities behind that and everything, but again, we used an anonymous donor. We had an offer from a close friend to be a known donor for us. At the time, we didn't feel his wife was very supportive of the situation, and also they were back in Florida, so we wouldn't have had the same protections and rights and everything that we have as here in Massachusetts. So that was something we didn't really want to deal with, the whole factor of the known donor, people knowing who he is, looking at him as the father as opposed to Yang as the other parent, and so known donor just wasn't the route for us. The other question somebody asked about our camera. We were using the, Nikon Coolpix and our phones, but just yesterday we bought this new camera, so it's a Sony. I have no idea about the 230 SCX 230. Yeah, I hope you heard that. The 230 SCX. I guess you can come on with it. Yeah, okay, I'm giving y'all the wrong information.
The camera is a Sony CX230, and it's seems pretty great so far. We'll see how it goes, but we got it at Best Buy, and the Sony tech that hooked us up. So
okay, I'm trying to think. Oh, someone asked about age, and if when you're older and have a baby, if there's more chances of medical complications. Yes. From what I've heard, after 35, some doctors will consider you high risk, or I'm not exactly sure at what age they do start considering you a mother of advanced maternal age or something like that. And as you get older, your eggs get older, whatever. And with some people there are complications, some people there aren't. I mean, personally, when I got pregnant, I was 27, right? Yeah, 27. And I had complications, and it wasn't due to my age. So it's an individual basis. I mean, you may have problems because you're older, you may not. You may be younger and have problems. You just don't know. I mean, you can't say definitely because you're older you'll have problems. So that's something you'll need to discuss maybe with your doctor before you start trying.
Yo, Halle Berry got pregnant at 47, 48.
Then I have the peanut gallery here yelling out stuff instead of getting on camera. Even though I guess the questions were just so deep for me. I think that was about it. Some people have asked how long we've been together. In August it'll be 8 years. We were together. You can come on for this part. Or I guess we'll make a separate video discussing our relationship history. So I think that was all for the questions. I'll go through and see if there's any I missed, and if so, just be on the lookout. I'll post another video, a part 2 of Ask Me Anything, and I'll answer those questions if I didn't get to them in this video, because right now I'm just going off memory other than the few that I had on my phone, and I don't want to waste time like to look them up right now, but I'll answer them in the next video. So until next time, I'm the Yin, this is the Yang. Baby Yin Yang is tired out and sleeping over there. Listen, no, I'm not gonna move it. So knocked out. So until next time, this is the Yin signing off.